everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I am doing the challenge put out by the Kevyn Aucoin folks, asking people to pick a look from the Making Faces book and then put it online in honor of the 20th anniversary of this bad boy right here. And yes, this is a good old 20-year copy. I got this when I was 15. So today I am going to do the Siren. The Julia Roberts look right there. That is what, spoiler, that's what this is. But you can now go ahead, we'll turn over that video and you can watch me do the whole look. Okay, I've got the hair pulled back because it's just going to be a mess, I can tell. So, we're doing the Siren. Do you like my little post-it? We're doing the Siren and I'm going to follow it step by step. So he uses concealer first, so I have to use concealer first. In fact, let me read it to you. Let's have story time, kids. Can you see? Aw, there he is. 1. Concealer used only if and where needed. Well, because of dairy, I need it here and here. A little extra special today. I'm going to use good old Maybelline under the eye. I'm so shiny. And now I am going to take Laura Mercier and conceal. We'll fast forward through this. Also, I don't know, I use some product that I just am breaking out all over, like down here, all on the chin line. And it's like little irritation, which is not what I get. I get this stuff. I get cystic. So, I'm not sure what I did. The picture I'm recreating is Julia Roberts, and I'm wondering if he had a spot treat this many things on her. Did he have to conceal where needed? This much on her? Because I'm feeling ashamed right now. Now, I'm going over it again because stuff just does not seem to want to be covering. If I weren't doing it Kevin's way, I would add some redness corrector at this point too, which I'm sure he'd be fine with because I guess that's still part of the conceal process. Okay, done with that. Step 2. Smooth shimmery gold liquid foundation all over the face to create a soft, sheer, luminous finish. And on Julia, so I'm doing Julia Roberts, liquid was also blended onto neck, shoulders, and collarbone. I'm already shiny here. I'm not doing that. So to make this happen, I'm going to mix my Bare Minerals Bare Pro with my CYO Gold Mix-In Cream, Illuminating Mixing Cream on my hand, and then I'll put that all over with my Beauty Blender. And I added a lot of gold this time. A lot of gold. There's a lot of science behind how I just did that. Okay, so that is now on, the foundation with gold. And give me 1 second to fix something. I'm trying to stay in frame for you all, much better than I have been. That means the mirror is really far away from me and now I'm seeing stuff that I gotta fix. Alright, next step, lightly powder all over using a sponge. Alright, so I've got a little, it's a mini beauty blender that I dampened. It gets quite big actually, and we're gonna try it with the Wowder. try going on the opposite side of my beauty blender. It just doesn't always like it. I know people say they dampen a beauty blender and put it in powder all the time. My face does not always agree, but we are trying things, right? If Kevin did it, I can do it. And R.I.P., he died before beauty blenders. Is it weird that I do actually wonder, like, I wonder what he would think of them? I mean, guys, I'm guessing most people don't have that thought. And just to like even out my chest, I'm gonna take our CMA powder. For the quick version. Step 4. Sweep gray-brown cream eyeshadow all over the eyelid, up and over the crease and under the eye. Edges are blended to create a soft contrast between the light brow bone and the dark crease area. Okay, so interestingly, he only uses a gray-brown cream eyeshadow. That's the only eyeshadow on this. I'm surprised. I don't have a gray-brown cream eyeshadow, but I do have, as I have hair in my eye, hold on. I do have a wonderful L'Oreal gray-brownish eyeshadow in Espresso that we all know I love. So let me grab that. I know it's edited out, but that took an alarmingly long time to find one eyeshadow. So, I feel like that color hits the gray-brown instructions. And going to take, I think I'm going to use 2 different brushes to do this. Going to start with a flat brush to put it all over, and then I'm going to use my more angled brush. The book is falling off my lip. Wow. A more angled brush to then blend it out. My neighbor's down there doing dishes, and I think she looked up here like, what? It's total voyeurism here. It's crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to blend it out with my Fluffy from Sephora. And I think I started to pull a little too high, so I'm going to come back in and darken. And for underneath, I'm going to use a big smudgy brush because he said line underneath. I remember this was the, or like use shadow underneath. His book was the first time I had ever heard of putting eyeshadow underneath the eye. Like eyeliner, sure, but to take your shadow underneath seemed just crazy revolutionary. Okay, that is such a buildable color. I mean, L'Oreal. So good. Okay, eyeshadow is on. Next step. Brows are penciled in using a dark brown brow pencil. The idea is to create a strong, structured brow with a seductive curve. Well, I don't know how much I can do a seductive curve. I do not have a brow pencil. Going to use my L'Oreal. Oh, that would have been good. That's dark. That's the eyeliner that I love. The pots are very similar and both sit out on my desk at all times. Well, I would call that a strong brow. I don't know if it's a seductive curve, but it's a strong brow. Okay, brows done. Next step. Lashes should be curled and mascaraed more for length than thickness. He just used mascara as a verb. Mascaraed. I'm going to start using that. Okay. So if it's for length more than thickness, I'm going to need a minute to figure out what mascara to use. I'm going to go with the It Superhero. I know this is still volumizing, but I feel like it's really lengthening too. So I'm going to curl and do that, and I will come back. That I am going to have to get right up on the mirror, and it's just going to be a whole thing, so I'll edit and I'll be back. Bye. Okay, feel like I got the idea of length over thickness. Although also I feel like, isn't part of that because there weren't a lot of good mascaras 20 years ago that did both? Is that just me who thinks so? Okay, not that it matters, but that was step 7. I missed step 6. The cheeks are softly emphasized with a light apricot powder blush. That I definitely have. So for this, I'm going to use my Milani Luminoso Baked Powder Blush. If I can get it open, there you go. I'd say that's a light apricot. And cheeks softly emphasized. Just clung to a bunch of makeup right there. Bunch of foundation, but oh well. Okay. Okay. We are on the final step. Lips are lined in a dark flesh-toned lip pencil. It doesn't look... A dark flesh-toned. That doesn't make sense. After using the same pencil to fill in the remainder of the lip, use dark berry lip color to cover the entire mouth. Blot, reapply, and blot again. Okay, Kevin. Whatever you say. So I actually have a Kevyn Aucoin. Maybe this is what he's talking about. I have a Kevyn Aucoin lip pencil that's totally old, but is my favorite lip pencil of all time. Like, everything has worn off it. I can't even... It says minimal something, so maybe the color is minimal. But we're going to use this to line, and then I will go over with a deep, deep berry color. It's a little bit more red. No, it comes out berry. It looks more red, but it comes out berry. This is a turned up lipstick from NYX. It's in, it says Tolls 16. Let's see, it's on the side, right? Feline. Feline. Let me clean that up a little bit. Woohoo! We are vampy. Look at that. Okay, so now I've got to blot and reapply. Okay, my filming, my movie, as my camera likes to call it, stopped. So I did blot. And I've reapplied. That one side, man. So, hair now can be taken out. It's a good vamp look. But do I look... Do I look like her? I don't know, because it's in black and white. But that is the finished look. Let me know, are you trying to do any of the Kevyn Aucoin challenges for the 20th anniversary of the book? I might do a couple more over the month, we'll see. But I love coming back to this. It just makes me happy. I don't know if you can see all the like stain right there. I'm gonna fix that once we're done here. But thank you for tuning in. This was a bit of a long one. And please leave me a comment of which ones you are going to try from the Making Faces book. And right now you should be getting some suggestions for other videos. So keep watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!